guys! Welcome back to another Speedbuild. I've started a new series. I'll be needing a little bit of time moving forward for moving, so I'm trying to make a couple of videos that I can post while in the moving process that doesn't require me doing all of that much. So Speedbuilds are awesome for that. So, new series, yes, townies. I don't know if you can no, you definitely can't see. I don't know if you can see, but down here is Judith Ward. And I thought, since Judith Ward's house is absolutely vile, insert photo here, I will make her a new one. And one that suits her a lot more, because she is rich. She is filthy rich. Well, she only has 100 grand when you start the game. But anyway, let's start. So, the reason I wanted to do a voiceover for a speed build today particularly is because I'm kind of having a panic attack. I've kind of been having a panic attack all day. It's not fun, it's not great, but hey, what can you do when you're moving? Moving is so stressful. I've been working on putting stuff in boxes, and even though that's fun, I like putting stuff in boxes because I like the jigsaw aspect of it, or like Tetris. I'm a perfectionist, so I try to make everything fit nicely and it's all packed like perfectly. There's no air in there, there's just stuff. So I'm working on that, but also the thought that very soon my brother and my dad and myself are going to have to go through everything that's in this house. If you're not aware, I'm currently renting my dad's house, which is also my childhood home, and obviously my brother's childhood home as well, where we've lived for our entire lives, and there's a lot of stuff in here because my entire family are accumulators. We accumulate so much stuff. Like, all of my family collects stuff. I'm maybe the least collector type person because I've cut back on collecting so much. I used to be a collector. I used to be a collecting fiend. I used to collect bottle caps and can't remember anything else. But I promise you, there's more. I promise you. I used to collect a lot. But my current friend, Dina, she pointed out that my family are collectors and that not every family are collectors. I didn't realize, I didn't ever think about it, but she pointed it out. As she did, I realized that maybe instead of collecting everything, I could like not. And also I've been watching PewDiePie for a long time, and he's gotten really into like Buddhist thinking, which is a bit much, but hey. The thought of like, if you want something you should give something away is a bit extreme, but I took from it that I don't really, I mean, even if I want something, I don't really need to have it. Something that's really, really nice and I really, really I really like, I don't need to own it. I just need to look at it and enjoy it. So yeah, a couple of things that have led to slightly less collector mania. Well, actually quite a lot less collector mania. I sold some of my wizard ones. Oh yeah, I collected wizard ones, you know, from Harry Potter. I had, I don't know, about 7 or 8. It's not that many, but they're pretty expensive. And I kind of cry inside when I think about all the money that I spent on like just props from Harry Potter when I could have spent it on rent or mortgage for a house. But oh well, it doesn't really, you can't really not buy a wizard wand and then afford a mortgage on your house. That's not how it works, but it accumulates. Like, if you buy enough crap, then that money would have sufficed for something. But oh, that fountain is nice. Would I like a fountain? No, I don't think I would have liked a fountain. It would just clog up with leaves. There's so many leaves in Norway. Like, so many trees, so many leaves, so much gardening to be done. But yeah, a lot of stuff to put in the boxes anyway, even though I've kind of toned down and I've sold a couple of like wizard ones and a couple of other things. Sorry, I can't speak. So I've done almost 3 boxes by now, but there's still a lot to go, and every time I enter a room there's still so much there, but it is kind of an illusion. Like I said, this is our childhood home, and it wasn't cleared out at all when I moved in. So like everything is still here. All of our childhood stuff is here. Well, most of our childhood stuff, the stuff we didn't bring with us when we moved, is still here. All of Dad's stuff is still here. The furniture is still here. Every cupboard, every drawer, every nook and cranny is full of stuff. And so when I moved in again, when I moved back in, I kind of just put my stuff on top of other stuff. And when there wasn't like room for any more stuff, I just, put it anywhere. So it's kind of messy. It's kind of messy. But that does mean that even though it looks like my stuff is like heaped, it is just my stuff heaped on top of other stuff. So it's not necessarily as bad as it looks. I tell myself it's not as bad as it looks, because otherwise I would be definitely having panic attacks every day. But it is a lot. When every time I go into some new room, I just met with basically a wall of stuff. It's not that bad actually. You're probably like getting associations to like hoarders and stuff. It's not that bad. It's just that we have quite a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm trying not to be too stressed about it, but at the same time I'm stressed about it. And also the day when my dad, my brother and I are gonna go through all of the like crap, I'm getting overwhelmed just thinking about it, because I know that I'm going to be very, very, very overwhelmed on the day. I've gotten worse when it comes to overwhelmedness. Like I get more easily overwhelmed than I used to. So I don't think it's going to be a fun time. I really don't think it's going to be a fun time. But it has to be done. And it does lead to something good. Like it does lead to me having a place that's just mine, and that I won't get like random visitors all the time. Because that's a thing with this place. Even though I live here on my own, and that's nice with my cat. There are a lot of stuff in the garage, and in the cellar, and in the other garage, and in the other garage, and in the other garage. My dad built so many garages for some reason. I mean, to hold all of his stuff, because accumulative family, or accumulated. Anyway, point is, I get visitors all the time, and even though I've asked them to announce themselves, and they do text me when they want to come. Oh, I made that uneven. Oh, you can't even see. Wait, there. Never mind. You're better off not seeing. It's gross. Yeah. I make them announce themselves, so they text me before they're coming to check out something or pick up something or whatever. But still, it kind of messes me up. I don't like having people around when I'm trying to do something, and so I can't really do anything until they're gone again. And even though, I mean, they have every right to be here and all that, and it's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna tell them off or anything. I'm not mad or anything. It just is a little bit inconvenient, and I am looking forward to when I have my own place and I don't have that inconvenience. For instance, I was going to record this, but I had to wait until my dad left, because what if he rang the doorbell when I was mid-recording? That would have been awkward. So yeah, it leads to something good, so it's okay, but I am not looking forward to the day or like the week of madness. And also there's another thing. This is a little bit complicated, so just bear with. I'm going to try and explain it as well as I can. This house, my childhood home, my brother's childhood home, my dad's house, which he built because he's a builder. I put that trim the wrong way around. Oh, a lot of mistakes in this build. My dad built this home, yes. My dad doesn't need it anymore because he's gonna move. Well, he has moved in with his significant other in another house, and they are like happy and everything, and it's great. So he doesn't need this home anymore. He's gonna sell it, and since both me and my brother really like this house, my brother, who has money and also who can be bothered to take care of all of the garages and the giant lawn is enormous. He wants to inherit the house, and we're all fine with that. So my brother is going to buy the house off my dad, and then my dad is going to buy my brother's house for investment, and me, who is kind of just tagging along, is going to go and live in my brother's house, or my dad's house, the new investment house, which is really nice. And I'm renting here currently, and then I'm going to be renting there. So it's really nice. And also when I can afford it, when I actually have some money of my own, I'm going to buy that house. As long as I like living in it. I haven't lived there yet, so I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I'm very good, if I can say so myself, I'm very good at making a random place my home. I'm very good at home making. Anyway, I'm fine with living basically anywhere as long as I can afford it and it's relatively safe. So yes, I'm gonna buy that house. But what that means is my brother's stuff in his house and my stuff in this house are gonna have to swap. So when we're moving, we're gonna have to go back and forth and like we're gonna sort of move both ways. Like normally you pack your trailer and then you go to the new house and then you unpack and then you drive home with an empty trailer and then you pack more stuff and then you empty it to the house. What we're gonna have to do is pack a trailer at one of the houses, drive to the other house, unpack that trailer, repack it with other stuff, go to the first house again, and then same procedure times probably like 10 because you know, a lot of stuff. That's gonna be a lot, but oh well, it's gonna be fine. I mean, it does lead to niceness, so it's gonna be fine. And once it's all sorted, I'm gonna be really happy, but it's gonna be stressful and it's gonna be time consuming and it's gonna be a lot of work. Jamie's right way here. I did something right. Yay. So yeah, basically I'm stressed about all of the stuff that's gonna happen, and I can't really do any of it yet apart from like packing up my own stuff, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna use all of the boxes that I have stored here. Thank God I stored some boxes. I know I threw away quite a few of the boxes from my last move because I thought I would still be working at the place that I used to work at where I had access to boxes. Like every Wednesday I could get like several packing boxes, but I don't have access to that anymore, so I'm kind of I kind of don't have any boxes apart from the ones that I kept. So I'm very glad that I kept some, at least. I think most of the ones I threw away were like broken because I'd used them like several times, because I've moved 9 times. 9! It's a lot. And that kind of, you know, the boxes get more and more worn and they break apart and they get some of them get soggy because you accidentally like put them on the ground in the rain, or it is just raining, or yeah, you know the drill. Some of them get broken. So I think that was mostly why I threw them away, because mostly I keep everything. I've been raised to keep everything. If you buy a new stereo, you keep the box. If you buy a new television, you keep the box. If you buy a new little clock radio, you keep the box. Like, you keep the box. But yes, I have my TV box at least. That's good. I can transport my TV in my box. And I remember, not the last time I moved, but I think the time before that, my dad was helping me move, and his significant other was also there helping me move. And I remember her saying, I was wondering what we were going to transport the TV in because it's kind of fragile. And my dad said, he said he told her that he assumed I would have kept the box because I had been raised to keep the box, and I had kept the box, and that made me kind of feel good. You know, my dad assumed I'd be good, and I was that good. Like, you know the feeling of parental recognition of goodness. Anyway, so I have my TV box and I have a couple of other boxes, and it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna pack them. And that packing part is okay. It's kind of fun, so it's not too bad. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I'm just rambling. If you think the decor, by the way, in Judith Wards' house is absolutely hideous, then I agree. It is, but it's also very accurate to what rich people. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oof. It's also very accurate to what rich people do. Rich people love to have just gaudy. Oh, that's too. The bar is too close to the wall. They're not going to be able to go back there. Mistakes everywhere. Rich people decor is gaudy as heck. So it's accurate. It works. I think we're coming quite close to the end now. I think this is the last part of the house, so I'm just gonna wrap up. Basically, stress, and I was hoping that recording this was gonna make me less stressed. It didn't work as such, so I'm gonna have some soda and some chocolate and watch some TV, I think. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the speed build and my rant about moving. And I hope you'll be back for more. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I do a lot of stuff. Bye!